Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Vishal Kewali again. Last time I spoke about preparing for ACE exams or SLC exams. And today I want to talk about my plus two days are how to prepare for plus two well. And I guess I'd like to link it with how to prepare for medical or engineering entrance well, because plus two in itself, I guess um, it's important because you can build a career into medicine or engineering or other science disciplines or whatever discipline you want um, in your undergraduate course. Plus two in itself does not have any value except for its value in terms of translation to a better career for you in the future. So especially in plus two, I guess from early on, you will have to decide what your future goals are, whether you want to go to medical school or engineering school or something else. Then after you have figured out what those goals are, I think it is important to prepare your plus two in a way that is aligned to those goals. I can give you an example of medical entrance because that's the journey that I took. So if you want to go to a medical school, you have to go through the medical entrance exam, and medical entrance exams are not very easy. The questions are not pretty difficult, but the competition is so high that you can't just pass. You have to be among the top grade of students to get into a good medical school. So when you are preparing for plus two, you should always have that focus in your mind. So whenever you are doing your plus two, I think you have to focus on your ultimate target, and you have to prepare in a way that prepares you better for that target. So if you are planning to go into medical school in Nepal, then when you are doing your plus two, right from the beginning, you need to look into what type of questions are being asked in medical entrance exam or engineering entrance exam. And you need to ask yourself the question, are you prepared for those questions based on what you are being taught right now, what you are studying right now? It may be sufficient for your plus two exams, but is it really sufficient for medical entrance or engineering entrance exams? And if not, what else should you be doing? So that focus should always be there. It's not easy, especially in the beginning. And I think there is a big transition between the way you study for plus two versus the way you study for entrance exams. But with practice, it comes. And one important thing is not to fall into the trap of thinking that and other people are better than you, and it's like, and you can't do it, or the so-called imposter syndrome. Even I used to feel that everybody else in my class was better than me, or they knew more than me, or they would get better grades than me in entrance exams, in regular exams. And I think that is also that can be an issue, especially if you are an outsider, so to speak. For example, I came to Kathmandu for the first time after my SLC. I was from Butol, and when I first arrived in Kathmandu, I felt like everybody in Kathmandu, they knew so much more than what I knew. The same thing happened when I moved to when I moved to a foreign country. I went to Japan for my medical oncology, and it felt like I knew nothing. And then I went to Harvard. It felt like I knew nothing compared to other people. I came to Canada. It felt like I knew nothing compared to other people, but that's not the case. As you can clearly see, that that's just a frame of mind. And the reason I'm telling you all this is it happens to everyone, but we have to go beyond it, because we have the same resources that anyone else has, and there is no reason why we cannot achieve what everybody else has been achieving, and there is no reason why we can't do even better than that. So when you are in your plus two, my suggestion is that keep focus on your ultimate goal and try to prepare in a way that makes you better prepared for your ultimate goal. Your plus two percentage per se does not matter. What matters is whether you can get your name in the entrance exam or not. And what matters is whether you will be able to achieve your dreams. So right from the beginning, get the resources, get books, or get an idea about what sort of questions are being asked in these entrance exams, and try to prepare in that way right from the beginning. Um, because after your plus two exams, I think there is very small amount of time in which you can prepare for the entrance exams. Um, and um, I know that working hard is important, but also working smart is important. And it's not only about how many hours you have put into studying, it's also about how well you are prepared for uh, the exams. So work smart. And there are several ways of working smart. Uh, for me, reading has never been a problem. Studying has never been a problem because I always enjoyed studying. I used to make small little notebooks that I could carry in my pocket, so that even while I was riding a bus or I was walking, I used to, I was able to revise something important. I think this may not be suitable for everyone. Um, but nowadays you also have these mobile devices, which you can use for quick revision and to read books, to read notes. And I think it's far more easier nowadays than it used to be. But the key message here is that revision is quite important, because it's very easy to keep forgetting things. Uh, Revision is important. It is important to uh, memorize certain concepts, because those concepts, there is no other way. You have to memorize the, let's say, physics formula or certain other definitions. But there are also certain things that you have to build on a strong foundation of concept, a strong foundation of understanding, and not everything should be based on rote memory. And I think you have plenty of resources nowadays to be able to achieve that. uh, Again, I still get questions from several people who send me Facebook messages asking me specific physics numerical questions. I'm not able to answer those. I have stayed away from that for a long, long time now. But I think the key is to find inspiration and to stay being motivated to achieve your goals. Everybody has their own way. My way may not work for other people. Everyone has their own ways, but whatever way it is, you have to stick to it, and uh, you have to realize that you like giving up is not an option. As long as you think that there is an option of giving up, then you are not going to achieve your goals. Giving up is not an option. Just pursue it with perseverance and honest and hard work, but also work smarter, revise often, and yeah, good luck. Thanks. Bye.